Hi folks, I'm Tom, and this is my shop. The other day we did a porch swing planter, and I said that I'd make a video on cutting all the pieces you need to make it. So this is what we're doing tonight. When I bought a picket, I ripped it into 3 pieces. I paid $2.36 for the picket. These ones I painted white. I tried building a swing that I didn't paint. I waited till last, and it was a nightmare. So I paint them all the sticks white now when I'm going to build white ones. But they're going to make the pieces for the white ones. Okay, let's get you onto the saw and off of my face. Okay, first thing we need are 3 pieces at 20 inches long. So I'm going to square my end. Take my tape, we're going to measure out 20 inches. Put a mark at 20. Now when I cut, I put the blade to the left side of my mark. Slide it down. Just put your first piece right on top of it. Make your end flush out here. Edge them together. Pull your blade down. Slide it to where it touches. Hold it in place with your blade. That's 2. And I always use the first one I measured to hold it on top of them, just in case if there's a slight difference. Slide that over till it touches. Okay, that gives us 3 pieces that are 20 inches long. And these are 2 for the bottom of the box and 1 for behind the back of the planter. So we'll lay these aside. Let's say we're cut off. That can be used for a smaller piece. Bring another stick up. Okay, and square the end. Now I need 2 pieces at 18 inches long. And this is for the front and the back of the planter itself. So we go 18. Bring it up. There's 1. Hold that flush on the end out there. Slide till it hits the blade. Okay, these are the 2 pieces we need for the front and back of the box. They're 18 inches. Lay them over here. Now I need 3 pieces that are 12 inches long, and that's for the back of the planter, the back of the swing. So we got 12 inches. So mark 12. Flush. This piece shouldn't be long enough to make it. That's a little short. We'll grab another stick, save this piece, lay it aside. Square my end. Okay, we need one more piece that's 12 inches long. now we have 3 pieces that are 12 inches long. You lay these aside. Now I need 2 pieces at 11 5/8. That's going to be with a 15-degree angle on it. 11 5/8. I'm going to set my miter box up for 15. They have little notches in it. There it is at 15 degrees. That's 15. We leave that angle there. Flip this over. Hold the end of that flush right there. Set our saw back on square. Lay that down there. Okay, these are the 2 pieces for in the back of the swing. They're the long ones. Need 2 more pieces at 10 7/8. So we're going to mark this at 10 7/8. Reset our miter box for 15 degrees. And 7/8. Flip that around. Make that nice and flush right there again. Reset your saw at square 0. Okay, we get the 2 short pieces. They would be the first one each end of the back of the swing. They're cut at 10 7/8. The long point means the top. Okay. Now we need to cut 2 pieces for the arms. The arms are going to be 7 inches long. Let's see what we got here. It's perfect. The 2 for 7. Let's mark that. I'll flip this way so I hold it with my left hand, but make the end of your little boards flush. Slide it over till it touches. Okay, these 2 boards are 7 inches. Now what I want to do is I want to nip these corners off at a 1/2 inch in this way and a 1/2 inch this way. But I have my miter box set up. I have a little mark here already on it, so I don't need to worry about marking the board. Just lay that on my mark. Set your saw at 45. Nip that end off. And there. Alright, see what we did? We nipped it at 45. We'll do the same thing with the other one. Okay, we got the 2 arms cut. We still have to make the end of the box, and those 2 end pieces are 4 3/4 of an inch. I'll mark them at 4 3/4 of an inch. Now they work perfectly. The same thing as I did with the arms, flip that around. All right. Now, I'm using this piece here. It's just a piece of scrap. This is going to be for the 2 posts coming up under the arms. So this will be 5.5 inches long. Mark this at 5.5. And it's 3/4 inches wide. And however thick the picket is. This is going to give us the 2 posts we need. Put this way. Alright, that's actually all the pieces we need to put this thing together. Let me bring you over to my workshop, or my workbench, I mean. They walk through the shop here. Set you up right here. Let me go get my pieces I need. These are all the pieces we just cut. Now we have to drill the hole. Let me get you down here on the work. Okay. Now we have, these are 2 pieces that go under the swing like this. We have to mark for the holes. And the holes are going to be 1/2 inch in from the end, and then 7/8 inch from the sides. So we're going to mark 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, and then this is set at a little bit more than 7/8, so a little bit less than 7/8. It should be like more than 11/16. Do a little mark here, a little mark here. Extend that over. That's where our hole is going to be there. Flip these around. Put a mark there. Put a mark there. Yeah, you see what we did? Little X there where we're going to draw our holes. I mean, 2 holes there. Now this one here, we set our little slide square at 1 inch. It wants to cooperate with me. You even see what I'm doing. We'll mark 1 inch up, 1 inch over, which is a very poor looking mark there. There we go. Same with this side here. That's how we do that. Now, on the swing, we go pretty much the same right here. Gonna mark there. Gonna mark there. There, we're putting the marks on for the holes we're gonna be drawing. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is cut these notches out. I'm going to do that with my jigsaw. One. So we cut that little notch out. Okay, now we're going to drill holes. I'm using a 1/2-inch paddle bit. Now this one's kind of wet, so it isn't going to drill all the way through, and you don't want to drill all the way through. Or not, it'll blow out the other end. Yeah, it's wet. And you flip it over. You see that little bitty hole in there? That's where we'll put our bit back into it. Finish that through so it didn't blow out the back. Do the same with this one. Flip it over, see the hole? Those two are drilled. I almost forgot. We gotta drill a hole in this. Put this at 3/4 of an inch here. Three-quarters of an inch there. Our slide. See my mark? Drill these two holes. Flip that over. The two holes in that one. Okay, we got two holes in that. Now we just gotta drill 4 more holes. And that's in the bottoms. One hole. There's one. Leave a bit of fuzz in that one. We're digging it out. Okay, that's it, folks. That's all the pieces we needed. We got the pieces for the back, We got the two arms. Move you over here a little bit. We got 2/18s for the front and back of the box. This is going to go between the box. There's our box. There's 2 pieces for the bottom. Here's the 1 piece for up the back. There's our 2 arms. Here's the 2 posts for going up under the arms. And these are for each side of the back of the box. That's all the components. I gave you all the sizes you needed. I'll walk you through it. Pretty simple process. Let me pull you over here a little bit. This is the swing we made. Hope you can see that pretty good. That's all the pieces. Now, other than ripping down the pickets, and what I also like to do is I'll take all my pieces before I put them together, and I'll break the edges of it, which I mean by breaking the edges, just seeing that sharp edge off a little bit. Doesn't take much, but I'll sit here and do this. I already did it to each one of these right when I was done ripping them down. But cutting all the pieces and putting it together a little bit longer than an hour. I sell my pieces up at the farmers markets and the greenhouses. I sell them to the people that own the places for $35 a piece. They sell them for $60, $65 because I don't have the time to go out and try to sell them myself. So they're making a buck, I'm making a buck, and it takes me an hour to put these together, and I'm selling them like crazy. So thanks for visiting me. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Okay, bye-bye.